So, what's your current role at the Split Soul then? Yeah, are you just managing the business side of it, or are you also involved on the creative aspects?
So no, I'm very like I involve myself very little with the creative aspect of it currently. I'm managing the business part of it more. That's only because like around 2017 is how many years ago? 4 years ago? Yeah, 4 years ago, I injured myself really badly. I had this back issue, and I had to stop dancing completely. So that's when I made the switch to management instead of teaching and dancing. And I kind of, sorry, that's a lot. I kind of enjoyed it a lot. I felt like the company was also doing better, and Dheeraj said that, okay, I think this is something you can do, apart from dancing. So yeah, I continued that, and then slowly, as my body felt better, and when I recovered, I did get back to dancing, but not fully. And by then, we had already created a team that was teaching and earning out of it. So I didn't want to tamper with that as well. So I stuck to the management and the business side of it. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people sometimes find that uh, interest in like management side of things. So I remember I had my sister on set, and she was playing one of these little roles in one of the films that I was directing in Mumbai. And she was all this while she
Okay.
was just helping, like to get that scene done, because she was in that one little scene, and that's it. But she said that, hey, I would also love to help you out, like behind the scenes, so whatever help you need with production and scheduling and all of those things. And so she enjoyed it so much, she's like, okay, hey, like I could do this every day, so I can be on set, help you. And so for the longest time that I've known her, she's been this person who's always been on the creative side. But once the opportunity presented itself, she's like, oh yeah, this is fun as well, like seeing how the scene comes
Yeah.
together was fun for her. Yeah, so it's that.
Yeah. I,
So
I think it was similar for me.
yeah, yeah. But there's a uh, now that I think of it, it's such a fascinating story that you and Dheeraj have. Like, there's another podcast I produce called Love Without Borders, and it's about this couples who have had this really interesting journey of being with each other. So some people have been, like in different parts of the world, and somehow they ended up together. And some people, just because they have common passion for a certain language or a certain culture, that's what brought them together. So yeah, like I don't know if Dheeraj would be up for it, but sometime in future I might send you an email like, hey Afia, remember I spoke to you about Love Without Borders? We are doing season 2 of it. Like, if you and Dheeraj are up for it, then yeah, so that's
Oh
something for the
wow, I'd
future.
love that. That's so nice.
Yeah, and there's some pretty fascinating stories. Like, once you listen to them, you'll realize, like, you know people make this, like, rightfully so, people say that, oh, love is such a difficult thing to come by, and it is. But for some people, it has been such a crazy story of, like, being friends for the longest time, and then in one moment they realize, oh, I've been in love with this person all this while. And so it's amazing. We have had, I think, like 8 couples, and they all have, like amazing stories.